How are you?
I'm well, thank you for asking. I'm so happy to be here. I literally just subscribed and I'm on here, so I'm very happy.
Cool. So, how old are you?
I am 27.
All right. So, what do you got for me on the topic?
Well, on the topic, I guess I could say that
Or did you want, or do you have a different question?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, I have been watching your videos for about a month now. I probably watched two handfuls of your videos, your live streams, and your one-on-one conversations with these women.
Uh huh.
And I I think I'm in a position where I'm like, okay, I want a high value man. So in a I'm asking myself, what do I have to do? So my question
A
to
high
you
value
is
man. Okay. Go
yes.
ahead.
So my question to you is how where do I place myself? Like
Well, first up, is that your
networking.
phone dinging?
I'm
Is that your
so
computer?
sorry.
You're how old? 27.
Yes, I'm 27.
Did you go to college?
I got my associates.
What do you do for a living?
I work retail and I'm
Okay.
a freelance makeup artist.
Oh Lord. Makeup, one of the worst professions for these. Why? I mean, because so the question becomes, why do you want a high value man?
I think I admire the qualities that high value men have.
So if they made $40,000 a year, you'd still want one?
Say so. I think it's more so the qualities, the mindset, the discipline, the
Did you hear what?
purpose.
Did you hear what I said?
If
I
they
said if
make
they,
$40,000 a
yeah,
year, would I
if the
still want
same
them?
man made $40,000 a year, would you still want him?
Yes.
Come on, I don't believe it. I don't believe that one bit. And if you've been watching me, the first thing you cannot do to me is lie. It will go
Okay.
bad. It will go real bad, real quick. I'm not
Okay.
judging what you want. I just want the truth. So, do you have any children?
No.
All right. So, women want a high value man for the lifestyle they can provide in addition to the other things. I know that. You know that. That's fine. Um, what state are you in?
I'm in Orlando.
Oh Jesus. Um, so the questions are always, why do you want one, and what are you willing to do to get him? Are you frozen?
Oh no, no, no. Sorry. I didn't know that what you were asking me. So why do I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
one?
yeah.
And what do I want to I what I said earlier, I think what I'm looking for is someone with that discipline, that mindset, someone with
Okay,
purpose, someone with intention. But
okay,
like they don't necessarily have to be in a certain tax bracket to have that same mindset and that intention. So to go back to the question you asked, if they make $40,000 a year and they have that same behaviors and intention and values, I would say yes, I would still want that person.
Do
And
you
then
want children?
yes,
How many kids would you like to have?
two,
Two. Um, and I always ask this question: do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant?
no,
What percentage of the family financial load would you like to have to be responsible for a lifetime?
none,
All right. Were you raised to be a housewife?
no,
Were your mother and father married?
no,
You got any siblings?
no,
You're your mother's only child.
yes,
Yeah, you got a lot of strikes.
I know,
Only child syndrome is real. I'm an only
absolutely.
child. So, um, cute is cute is cute is just get you in the door. I get what you want, but the question is, do you qualify for it? What do you think?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, and I've learned a lot from your
Okay.
videos. Things I've never thought about. The questions that you asked, these are things that I was never taught, never learned about, never thought about. So
Mm-hmm.
within these last few videos, I've learned so much, and it's really put things into perspective for me. So as far as what I'm willing to do, I'm trying to learn. I'm willing to.
Okay, so the first question I ask is, do you qualify for one? And I'm going to assume you don't because you skipped right past it.
Okay.
But what do you think?
Well, I don't know what qualifies for it.
Well, these men typically want women who are fit, feminine, feeling, cooperative, submissive, childless, tend to want women who are more feminine, raised with a certain level of domestic skills, raised to be a first lady, raised, I mean, almost a housewife. Um, and that goes much further than just being cute. And what I'm hearing you say is, I'm willing to learn. Understand your competition already knows, and I need you ladies to understand something. With high value men, you don't get to learn on the job for most of them. I mean, you work in retail, right? They wouldn't hire you as the general manager with no experience and just say, we'll let you learn on the job, right? Right. So, living in Orlando is problematic because it's where people go for vacation. Why do you, when's your last relationship?
It's been like 3 years.
How
Like
long
a,
did how long did that relationship last?
7 years.
And why didn't you guys marry?
Wasn't meant to be.
What? You're gonna need to do better than that.
Um,
I mean, you asking me for something, right?
yes.
So you're gonna come in and give me answers just like as it wasn't meant to be. You got to give me something.
Okay, so it was. I just don't want to like drag. I don't know if there's like a specific
Well,
point or reason, but
if you were with somebody for 7 years, that's longer than a lot of people. That's marriage length. Why didn't you guys marry? Is what I'm asking.
I was young. It was from 18 to
Okay.
23, 22. So it was just developmental years for me and him as
Rewind,
well.
rewind. Hold on, rewind. 18 to 22. You got a new kind of
24,
calculator over there?
25.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right. So, all right. Um, you weren't focused. Y'all were together that long. Yeah. So, and you haven't had a relationship for 3 years. I think you need
Not
to.
a
Hmm?
serious one, not a serious one that I would consider an actual relationship.
Are you taking your life seriously right now? How about that?
Yes.
You got two jobs: a makeup artist and retail. Okay. What's your career plans in the next? What do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
So I currently got into network marketing with Herbalife.
Oh Jesus! Stop!
um,
Stop! 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 Just stop. Um, the reason I say stop is because so many women are not taking their lives seriously, and especially in our culture, we tend to we tend to really buy into these network marketing things. That doesn't work for most people. And if you're gonna if you're trying, ultimately what it sounds like is that you're just doing stuff to keep the bills paid, but there's no real plan in life. And see, that's what I mean. High value men don't just want pretty faces, they got to be an asset. So if you're not taking your life seriously, there's no plan, there's no structure, there's no discipline. You could kick it with a high value man, you could have sex with him, you could hang out with him, but as far as marrying, likely not. No, no, because they're looking to somebody to be the person that's going to teach their children and administer their legacy. And that woman needs to be very serious. That's why I say high value men tend to avoid women like this: attorneys, physicians, psychiatrists, uh, makeup artists, massage therapists, actors, actresses, creatives, and nurses. I got this from those guys. So, from what I'm hearing from you, ma'am, you be good to get a rank run of the mill average guy, because you're not even taking yourself seriously right now. You just kind of. Mm-mm. So if I told you where to go to be with those kind of guys, I don't want you to just go there and end up being passed around as a sex object. So, all right. I know that probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, but that's any. What do you think about what I said?
I mean, it's fair enough. You said you have to know, like my competition, they already know, but I'm sure they had to learn some way, somehow, whether through their parents.
Yeah.
So
Stop looking in the comment section.
I'm not, I don't know
Are
what's
you looking okay? They had to learn, but see, the fact of the matter is, you can't catch up to them. But are you living a serious life at 27? And it doesn't sound like it.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't say I disagree with you.
Well, then that means, in effect, well, I've already said it. So, uh, and that does come into play. And women often get confused. Say, "Well, I thought education didn't matter." No, that's not the first thing. But a man wants a woman who's more than just a feminine, beautiful, bad bitch, or cute. You got to have something there. I mean, you're talking about a man who's making a lot of money, and you're going to be stay at home and be responsible for the kids and their upbringing, their schooling. You can't be the fifth kid. You got to be the adult. And you got to demonstrate that you can do that before these kind of guys are willing to invest. That's a significant investment. Because if it falls apart in Florida, you're taking half their stuff plus child support and alimony. Not going to happen. Guys aren't stupid, ladies. You got to give a man what he wants. All the best, though. I wish you the best. Thanks.
Okay.
I think there's this disconnect.
Guys, thanks for watching. More respect on his name, and may his legacy continue to live alive. Now, talking about this lady, she's a liar. She's a perpetual liar, right? And I'm going to prove it with her own words. She said she's just looking for high value man, and it's about a mindset. It's never true. One thing we all can agree as men is women will never say you to be a high value man if you are not making, high income. Let's keep it real. So that's point number one. Number two, he asked her, will you like to work after you getting pregnant? And she said no. Bear in mind that this lady said she want to have 2 kids. And she said she's looking for the mindset of high value man and not the money. So 2 kids plus herself, 3 plus the man, which is 4 people, can survive on $40,000 income. So saying that, they just always try to pretend. And if you don't ask these type of questions, I don't think you would find out whether or not they are lying. And he also asked her a question. Will you like to pay significant bills? Or what percentage of the family financial load would you like to carry for a lifetime? And she said none. So that's another proof, right? So, and let me draw your attention to something. She said she was in a 7-year relationship, and Kevin Samuels asked why they didn't get married, and her answer was, it was just not meant to be. And she said she was young and it was growing period, right? That's not true. The real answer here is because she's in need of a high value man, a man that is making high income. I would suggest the man that she was currently with wasn't making that much of money. And at 27, she kind of realized that, whoa, I need someone that is bringing in the bag. So let me call it off and try to go out there and look for the man that is making that much of income. That's the real reason. If this lady is having a real reason for breaking up with that guy, you best believe that she would have said it in this video. It's just the reality that most women always think that they just can get high value men and they end up making these horrible decisions because she's now 27 and from 27 we call it the danger zone. So now you will be moving with a certain level of urgency when it comes to finding a man. And per the questions that she just answered herself, it's like she got no skills for the position that she's looking for. And that is much concerning because at age 27, I mean, no real job skills, and you also don't have skills to be a wife. I think that's just too much for a man to handle, and any man of value will recognize that very quick, will see that very fast, and might kick it with you like he said, but might never commit to you. Guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.